There are so many videos online showing you how to make money using AI that honestly it's just overwhelming. You watch one video and they tell you to do this approach, and the next video tells you a completely different approach, and it's just confusing to know where to even start. I know this because I was in that exact position. I really wanted to learn how to make money online, but I would watch all of these videos and they would all tell me different things, and it just left me more confused than when I even started watching the videos. And that's why in this video, I'm going to show you not the best way to make money using AI or how to become a millionaire. I'm not a millionaire yet, so I can't show you those things. But what I am going to show you is exactly what I personally did to make my first £1,000 online. And you can literally just do what I did. Instead of having to go through all of these different videos, this will help you to get going. When I learn how to become a millionaire, I'll show you how to do that too. So subscribe and stay tuned. Anyway, let's get straight into it. So to do this, you are going to need Claude, you are going to need Lovable, and you are going to need Google. That's it. We're only going to be using 3 things. I'm going to try and keep this video as simple and beginner friendly as possible, and you can use all of these things on the free plan. So we're going to go back to Claude here, and I don't know about you, I just hate typing, so I use this voiced in here. And we're going to start by using a prompt something like this. So just copy me. I can put the prompt in the description to make it easier for you, but something like this. So I want to start a business where I'm going to be selling websites to local businesses. Please give me a list of the 5 best local businesses to target which meet all of these criteria. Number 1, I need to be able to access the owner and contact them directly. Number 2, they need to actually find the website valuable, so a website should actually help them to make more money. And number 3 is, I forgot what number 3 is. That's it. How can I forget that one? And number 3 is they need to be making money. So one job should make them a lot of money and pay for the website itself. And you just want to enter that prompt. And the reason we want those 3 things is, number 1, you want to be able to access the owner. You don't want gatekeepers or it to be difficult to actually speak to the person who can make a decision to buy the website. Number 2 is, like, if a website isn't going to help them to make more money, people just aren't gonna buy a website. They're just not gonna do it. So you have to be able to tie the website to them making more money, which is ultimately what every single business wants to do, is make more money without doing more work. So if you can sell them more money without doing more work, you have a great offer. And number 3 is they have to have the money to afford it. Like if you're building a website, for example, for someone who sells products for £10 and you're trying to charge them 500 to 1,000 for a website, they're going to need 50 to 100 people just to get their money back. That doesn't make sense. But if you're targeting someone who makes £2,000 for a job, or £5,000 or £10,000, then them paying £500 or £1,000 for a website that will help them to get one extra job, simple maths. And that's what business is, just simple maths. If you can help someone to make 5k and you're only charging them 1k, it's a no-brainer. So anyway, let's see what Claude has said. So roofers, plumbers, kitchen and bathroom fitters, landscapers, electricians are the top 5. We're going to go with roofers. They're the top. As it says here, this is arguably the single best niche. I'm not going to read all of that. If you want to read it, take it. Like, still the plan. But anyway, now that we have our niche, we're going to want to put in a prompt like this. Okay, great. So I want to target roofers, since you said it's the best one. And I want to offer them a website. So give me a prompt to create a template website for a roofer. Do deep research into what the best websites look like and create a prompt that I can use in Lovable.dev to create this website. It should look good, but ultimately be optimized to help them get more jobs and make more money, because that's all they want. So again, it's very simple. You're not even having to type or do anything. You're just saying, look, like, give me a prompt to build this website. And one of the key things is telling it to do deep research into what the best websites look like. You don't have to be a professional website developer anymore. You can just take what the best website developers have already learned and get AI to find what they've already learned and then apply it to your website. And guess what? You're going to have a great looking website, which people are going to be very happy about. So as you can see, it starts by doing the research into high converting roofing websites. So always tell Claude to do research into what works. You don't want it to just make something up. Tell it, do research, look at all the sites. Like, as you can see, it's searching the web, it's going through different sites. Look, 27 roofing website designs to inspire in 2026. Like, it's going through all of these things. Imagine if you had to go through all of these things manually. It would take you hours and it would be very long. But now with AI, you can literally just use AI to go through all of the best sources from all of the best people in the world and take all of the knowledge that other people have spent years to learn and create amazing things with it. So as you can see, it's creating the prompt. I will be back when it has cooked up something. Okay, so as you can see, it has gone ahead and built the prompt. It's done everything from colors, typography, the feel of the website, what is optimized for converting. Like, look at the detail of this prompt. So it's found all of these things from these websites and the research it's done and put them all into the prompt. So you're probably thinking, we just copy and paste this prompt. No, that's a mistake a lot of people make. You want to do a second run through to make the prompt even better. So this is what my second prompt typically looks like. Okay, perfect. This prompt looks good, but I want you to assess it using second order thinking and deeper research. I want it to be optimized for converting clients on the website and helping the client to ultimately get jobs and make more money. So do deep research into how we can specifically guarantee that we can do that. Again, these are rough prompts. These are rough prompts. But yeah, like, you want to tell Claude to go back and do it again because you want the best possible output. And often I found that the first output is good, but it's not the best possible one. And the second output, when you tell it to assess its prompt, it finds the flaws and the problems in the prompt. And it says, maybe I shouldn't have done that, or I shouldn't have said that, or this would work better. And then it corrects all of those things in the second prompt, and then that is the one that we can then literally just paste into Lovable. Like, I hope you're seeing how simple this method is. But anyway, I'll be back when it has cooked up the second prompt and show you exactly what to do next. Like, look at what this is doing now. As it says here, the prompt covers what to put on the page basics, but that's first order thinking. So now it's digging into the psychology, the behavioral data behind why someone who just discovered a leak actually picks up the phone for this roofer instead of the next one in the search results. Now it is literally doing research into psychology. Like, do you know how crazy this is? Before, you would have had to read textbooks and articles to understand all of this stuff. Now AI can literally do the research for you and apply the best things that are proven to work onto your specific website. Like, this is just insane. As you can see, it's going through all of these things. How to leverage social proof, the psychology of hiring roofing contractors. Like, it's going deep into buyer psychology to make sure the buyer actually buys. Like, this is actually just insane. Look at all of these different sources it's going through. It's going through all of these right now to come up with the prompt. And yeah, when it's produced the prompt, I'll show you what that looks like. Now look at this prompt. Tell me this is not way better. Like, it's talking about the strategic analysis, what it changed phone calls, not forms. Like, it's broken down, everything has changed and why it did it based on specific research, not just random AI slop that it thought of. That's why you have to tell it, do deep research. And look, it breaks down everything that it changed, the biggest shift, the pricing page, all of this stuff. And now we've got the second prompt right here. So now what we're gonna do is paste it in from here. So this is the prompt. We're literally just gonna scroll down, take all of that, copy that. Now we're gonna go into Lovable. And it's so complicated what we're about to do. Brace yourself. Brace yourself. We're gonna paste in the prompt and press enter. Whoa! I told you, I'm gonna make this the most simple, beginner friendly video you've ever seen. Tell me you can't do what I've just done. That's all you have to do. And Lovable will take the prompt that Claude created. So instead of you trying to create a prompt yourself, you get Claude to create the prompt. Claude uses research. You tell Claude to assess the prompt and do more research. Based on the research that Claude has done, you then put the prompt into Lovable, and Lovable brings the prompt to life, as you're about to see. So when it is finished cooking, it typically takes a couple of minutes, then I will be back and show you our beautiful website. And then I'm also going to show you how to actually sell the website. So stay tuned for that. And just like that, we have a professional website. Tell me this isn't crazy. Do you know how long it would have taken before to build a website like this? Let's even just go through it. Let me open it up on a different tab. Look at this beauty. Again, it just created a random company name. All you do is when you get a client or when you speak to someone, you just put their name and their logo there. You obviously change the number. But look at this. Look at this. All the services already there. And you've just got this perfect template based on pure research, remember, psychology and actual research that you can just show to a client straight away. You obviously just put in their testimonials, you put in all their stuff, you put pictures of their actual work, but it shows you the placeholders and what you actually just need to do to build the website. Tell me this isn't insane. And I've just gone ahead and built all the pages already for you. Already for you. So, you're probably thinking, this is insane. Fair enough. You showed me how to build a website without doing anything, by the way. I've done nothing. You've literally watched everything I've done to build this website. So you're probably thinking, okay, how do I make money doing this? How do I actually sell it? So, all you do, remember the final thing we needed? Google. You go, you type roofer near me. You search that. You get a list of roofers near you. You go to maps. You see this? It says website, it says directions. So there's two methods you can do. Method one is you can actually like click on a website. Look at this website. His website is dead. Compare this website to this website. Pretend you have a leak in your roof. Which company are you gonna work with? It's a no-brainer. So you see this website, there's no buttons, no number, like the number's there, you can't click the number. It's just a messy website. So you go to a company like this, even take this company, do what you need to do, and you call them up and you literally say, I've already created you a website. You obviously just actually create them the website. We don't do lies around here. You put their logo in, you put their number in, and you just say, I've already created your website. Can I show it to you? That's the script. That is the script. And most people, out of pure curiosity, will be like, yeah. And then what you do, you put them into a call. The way I'm sharing my screen right now, you share your own screen. You walk them through the website. You're like, look, so this is your website before. I noticed I couldn't click the button. I noticed it was just a bit messy. Like, your work looks really good, but I think it could be structured and organized better. I noticed it would just be a bit confusing if someone just stumbles on this page. So what I did is I just created you a brand new website. It's a lot cleaner, a lot more professional. And you ask them, if you were a customer, which of these companies' websites would you buy from? And obviously they're going to pick this one. Then you literally say, okay, great. So what do you think of the site? And you shut up and you let them say what they think. And most of the time they'll be like, wow, this is amazing. And you just continue the conversation until price comes up and you just pitch whatever price you want. If you're a beginner, you just need money quick, just sell it for £250. It didn't take you much time anyway. It took you less than an hour. Imagine you made £250 an hour. Most people don't do that. And you just rinse and repeat this method. So you call companies like this, or even better, you call companies like this who don't have the website tag, and you just call them and you say, look, I noticed you didn't even have a website, so I just went ahead and built you one. Like, if you want to know how the cold call scripts are or how my cold calling process is, I have a whole playlist on my page of me cold calling from the day I started till now, and I'm going to do it all the way to 30k a month to start, then 100k a month, then $1 million a month. As I said, when I figure out how to become a millionaire, I'm still figuring it out, guys. But once I figured it out, I'm going to share everything with you guys. So join the community, subscribe, and yeah, literally just do this method. Like, another one, no website. Let's go, another one, no website. This is literally the strategy that I used personally. This is not some theory, guys. Personally, I've used this to probably make £3,000, £4,000 in total. But this is the first money I made online was doing this. Like, it was just selling a website. So don't procrastinate. Don't go and watch another one of those videos on how to make money using AI. Just implement what I've just said and you will make money. I can guarantee it.